Okay, I think we're on. Us! What's everybody? Welcome to our session today at Karate at Home. I hope the camera angle's okay. It looks a little bit wonky. I'm just trying to fix it up. My apologies. All right, fantastic. Okay, welcome back to our session. It's been a long time between sessions for us, and we hope everybody is keeping well. I thought the notifications was on silent, but hopefully it's okay. We might try and fix it up in a second if we can. Yes. Today's session is a little bit different. Usually when we've trained on Karate at Home and we've done our sessions, it's been really predominantly Kihon based with a lot of, I guess, physical elements to it as well. Today's session, we're going to look at shifting, Yuriashi in particular, and the use of Yuriashi for some training drills, some explanations, I guess, of moving, and then probably into some drills, some karate drills as well. So while we get ready, and I'll try and mute these notifications, my apologies, feel free to grab yourself a drink.
And some markers.
And you will need, have any cones handy? Grab some of those. Otherwise, maybe some shoes, probably about 3 or 4, just to help you with some of the exercises we're going to do today. So I'm just going to try and turn off Tracy's notification. My apologies.
Pretty sure we did that just before.
Silence. Okay. I hope you can still hear us. We've just turned it onto silent. So we'll wait about 30 seconds. Grab yourself a drink, grab some cones or some things to, I guess, mark yourself out, and we will warm up and we will begin very shortly.
Excellent. Got your markers set for Adam?
When they're down there, Trace. Yeah. Hope everybody is good. You can hear me okay. We are in our winter here in Australia, and in Adelaide we're expecting a thunderstorm this evening, and we're in our shed where we train, and it can get quite loud, so hopefully you can hear us when we do the session today.
Cool.
All right, let's begin.
All right.
Yep. Bow in. Okay, face front. Hey, shoulder knee, right? Face each other. What's the only? Right?
Us.
Okay, Tracy Sensei will warm us up.
Okay, guys, as always, let's start warming ourselves up. So just bouncing left to right. Really push those hips out. Start working that lower back. Nice loose ankles, hands, arms. Alright, left leg forward, bouncing back and forward. Obviously, tonight's session, there's going to be quite a lot of bouncing. So just please be aware, if you have any injuries, please modify what we do to what suits you and your abilities. And change. And change. And change. Okay, A-star jumps, we're just going to do maybe about 20, we'll see how we go. It's pretty cold in here, so we'd like to get warm, obviously, like you guys, before we start training. Hey, itch, nick, thump, chick, hop, roll, sitch, touch, curve, jerk, hey, itch, nick, thump, chick, hop, roll, sitch, touch, curve, jerk, let's go, itch, nick, thump, chick, roll, sitch, touch, curve, jerk, one more, itch, knee, thump, she, go, roll, sitch, touch, curve, hey, jerk, and forwards. Hey, itch, nick, thump, she, go, sitch, touch, curve, jerk, hey, itch, nick, thump, she, go, sitch, touch, curve, jerk, 2 more, itch, knee, your hips. And other way. Good, and hands up. Okay, and I want you guys to really think about warming up your lower back. So we're just going to do 5 or 6 just big circles around. So be aware when you come down, just watch your hamstrings. But I want a nice tall arms and all the way around. So to the left, hey, itch. And back, knee. Some. She. Go. Hey, one more. Hey, rock. And opposite direction, hey, itch. Knee. Some. She. Hey, go. Roll. And up. Good job. And stretch out. Good job. Okay, guys, we're just going to do like a lateral movement now just to warm up our legs. So we're just going to do some side lunges just to warm that groin up before we start our kumite session tonight. So just standing at the hip width apart, we're going to go to the right and keeping our toes forward in this same direction. Hey, itch and up. Change legs. Knee. Some. Keep your toes facing forward. She. Go. Roll. Keep your body up. Sit. Hutch. Curve. Well done. Hey, we're going to do that one more time because it's cold. Hey, itch. Knee. Some. She. Go. Roll. Sit. Hutch. Curve. Ager. Good job. All right. We're still going to go to the side, but we're going to add in a little bit more movement to it. So instead of stationary, we're going to do a little hop to the side. Okay, stretching our hamstrings at the same time. So I'm just going to get Adam Sensei to demonstrate. So when he goes to the right, he's going to land on his right foot. Okay, and back. And back. Okay, that balance. Okay?
You Europeans out there should be used to this. Your winter sports, us Australians.
No good at skiing, guys.
I'm not.
So, I want you really to focus on 2 things. That's keeping your body up. So try not to lean too much forward. Keep your body up. And you need to think about stabilizing your ankle to stop yourself from wobbling. So when you land, don't go too far over because you're going to fall over to the side. So keep your body posture up and your core on. So when you land, everything's still. Same as doing kata. Okay? Hey, nice and slowly. Hey, itch. Knee. Some. She. Go. Roll. Sit. Hutch. Curve. Jerk. Hey, 10 more. Itch. Still. Knee. Some. She. Go.
Please modify, guys, if you're unable to do this.
Sit. Hutch. Curve. Jerk. Hey. Good job. And shake your legs out. Alright, just want you just to lean forward. Okay, I really want to focus on our calves now. So just feet apart, just stretching back and forward. Really, really be careful of your calves here now, because the last thing we want to do is tweak a little muscle before we start. So nice, slow stretches. Bit of bouncing tonight, so we want our Achilles tendon and our calves nice and warm for it. Alrighty. Okay, and let's walk ourselves up. Okay, Turn our hips one more time. And I reckon we might be just about ready to start rolling. And other way. And arms backwards. Say ich, nick, thump, cheek, go, roll, sit, touch, curve, jerk, hey, forwards. Ich, nick, thump, cheek, go, roll, sit, touch, curve, hey, jerk. Good job, guys. Well done. All right, shake your arms, shake your legs. Fix up your doggies. Okay. Hey, let's get started.
Good to see everyone around the world. I hope everyone can hear us okay. Hope the volume is okay. Now, make sure you have a drink and you're ready to go. Thank you, Maddie. Okay, so tonight's session, we're going to do yuriashi, shifting or sliding our body. When we do this, it's really important that you listen to your body. Any pain in your Achilles tendons, in your ankles, in your calf muscle, depending on what surface you are on. We're obviously on a soft mat here behind us. If you're on something heavy or hard, like a concrete floor or outside, it's probably better that you do maybe even wear some shoes just to have that little cushioning because a little bit of shifting. If you have any knee injuries, please modify and do sugiashi, where your back leg comes up and then your front leg, okay? We're going to do yuriashi a little bit different, and we're going to kind of build on some training drills that we can do, and then probably put it into some kumite situations that we can use it on, and then maybe even some reaction as well. A little bit of work, a little bit of sweat and some hard work as well, just to get the blood flowing. But anytime you need to stop and have a stretch, especially your plantar fascia, which is this beautiful big tendon underneath your foot here. See my lovely feet. Make sure you stretch that as well, because shin splints, the plantar fascia, any injuries can take quite a long time to get better as well. Okay, so we will begin our training. Okay, ready? Okay, first thing, everything here tonight, I want you guys to make sure you are relaxed, and when you do this, most importantly, keep your posture straight and keep your center of gravity, your tanden here, at about the same height. Okay, as much as you can, try and work on fluid flow of movement, not so heavy and not so stagnant. So try and keep the movement kind of fluid. Tracy and I are just going to turn a little bit to the side so you can see our feet. We're going to move. So from here, take your kamaite, your fighting position. We're just going to warm up very, very basically first. Yuriashi, front leg is going to go first. Okay, so just to open up the side of your adductors and go forward. Just one forward, each. And then the back leg moves, knee. I want you guys to go to a point where you can stretch out and still use that back leg to push forward. Ich, knee. Ich, knee. Ich, knee. More. Ich, knee. Ich, knee. Ich, knee. Ich, knee.
Hey!
Relax. Ashiantai. We'll face this. Now, if you have any knee injuries, if you're lower, if you want to go low and expand and contract, ideally, when we do these drills, for you to get, I'll come a little bit closer, for you to get the maximum benefit, your body needs to move to its limit or its range. So as we slowly warm up the adductors, the ankles, start slow or start a little bit shorter, expand it and start to drill it, but don't forget the internal understanding of your posture and where your weight's going, because when you do your yuriashi, the point is you need to be in control of your center and to be able to move your body efficiently. And the more you deviate your weight, the angles of your feet are really not going to make that movement as efficient as it could be. So just keep that in mind. Nice, and low first. Just one. Each, knee. Each, knee. Each, knee. Each, knee. Just absorb softly. absorb, suck, absorb, absorb.
Hey.
And
Hey.
also, so guys.
Hey.
And oh there.
3 ki's there.
3 ki's. Okay, same thing now. To the left foot again,
Hey.
twice forward. Okay, I want you guys though to stop. So we're going to do 2 individual yoriashis. Each, 1, 2. Then back, each, back. And what you don't want to do is our sugiashi. Where we come in and push, and then the front leg comes back to push. Okay? I want you guys to work on the yoriashi. So you need to be able to have that power through your legs to drive you forward. 2 forward, each. 1, 2, back. 1, 2. So always the foot that leads is the one that goes first. Each, knee. Each, knee. Each, knee. Each, knee.
Hey.
Okay, change legs. Other side, forward. Each, knee. Each, knee. Smooth. Each, knee. Each, knee. One more. Each, knee.
Hey.
Now, yes, me. Stretch those quads. If you find yourself doing sugiashi by mistake, it's really important to recognize that it's your body's way of naturally recentering your gravity. So if you find that you are really, really long, your body will probably naturally come in to center the gravity to be able to push out, which is the sugiashi action. But try as much as you can to extend that, okay? Second thing to be mindful of is the body's position when you're moving forward and where you're moving backwards. And what's happening with your hips and your lower body here. So to give you an example, some people fight very, very much forward, and if that with their back leg forward, which is absolutely fine if it suits them. Some people fight with their back leg out. For me, I'm a little bit more of an out because I find I can actually open up my hip for me to get backwards, to get forwards. And I find if I'm too far forward this way, I'm really restricted the amount of flow that I can have back. So find the point. The point is just to be relaxed and a natural flow of movement to find where your body will naturally be able to move forwards and backwards. Okay, we're now going to go to level 2. So the same thing, twice forward and twice backwards, but instead of having 1, 2, where you move your feet front, back, I want you to try to move them in the same shift. Same shift, same shift. Where the front one still leads, but they're both going to hit. Now, as we hit to the ground, you're then going to go into the second one. So if you're not used to the coordination yet, just go slow. We'll start off slow, and then we go bigger. But the idea is not to go 1, 2. It's more to go 1, 1, 1. So slowly forwards twice. Each. Backwards. Push, push. Each. Push, push. Back. Push, push. Each. Back. Each. Back. One more. Each. Back.
Hey,
so what you find is the more you can play and train with these movements, the more able to, if you're in a situation where you're doing some light kumite or some light movement, your center is always in the middle. And you can use that foot angle to change where your body goes. But as soon as you kind of bring your legs up, yes, it does allow you to get further back, but it also makes you vulnerable in these different positions. So trying to find that length where you can move efficiently forward and backwards is key. Right leg forward.
Hey.
So nice and lightly first, forward twice, each. Back. Each. Back. Each. Back. Each. Back. 2 more. Each. Back. Each. Back.
Hey.
Now there. Here you are.
Us.
Alright, have a big stretch. If your legs are sore, my calves are already starting to get a little bit tight.
Ooh. Ooh, ooh.
Must be old age.
Jeez, we're only 10, 15 minutes in. More training.
check out on notes here. Fantastic. All right. Is everybody going okay? Yes? All right. Thanks everyone for joining on. It's great to see some people training. So, depending on how much room you have in your space, your area today, you're going to have to probably modify some of these drills that we're going to do. Yes? Okay. We're now going to put those two together. So we're going to go with our left foot, forward, forward, back, back, change legs, forward, forward, back, back. So slowly, left foot forward, itch, back, change, forward, back, change. So do not, okay, do that. If you have knee injuries, absolutely try and keep your yori-ashi correct. If you find that you can't get the coordination, then no problem. Move. But keep balance and keep control. Hey. So forward, forward, back, back, change legs, forward, forward, back, back. It's one count. We're going to do 5. Okay? Hey. Are you ready? Hey, each. Change. 2, 2, knee. Forward, forward, back, back. So, forward, forward, back, back. Forward, forward, back. Forward, forward, back, back. Forward, forward. Last one. Forward, forward. Sorry. Change. Forward, forward. Hey. Now there. Yes, man. Great job. So, anyone that wants to improve kumite, improve their movement, improve, I guess, their ability to react offensively or defensively in a situation, the drills of your footwork are the foundation to that. That's like your kihon, right? For your kumite. So make sure that you're able to be comfortable with that. It does take, I guess, a little bit of pain through your calves and stuff, but keep on to it, okay? Get a very, very quick drink. We'll come back in a second.
Well done.
The time. 2, 3. Okay. Yeah.
Yep.
Me? You?
Yep.
Awesome. Okay. Now that we have got that, we're now going to go and work on a bit of an explosion movement. Okay, so if you have got handy a cone or anything in your home, 2 shoes or 2 cups or 2 bowls, I want you to get that. Okay, so quickly come, grab 2 things, and come back with us. Awesome. All right, hope we're giving you enough time. So what we're going to do, okay, is we're going to use this, I guess, as a drill now to work on that explosion. So with your kamae, put your kamae next to your front foot. Could be on the inside, could be in the front. I might put mine to the front so I can see, and you guys can see that as well. Awesome. So what we're going to do, we're going to be balanced, and hence the warm-up we did with Tracy Sensei, is going to go down on 3. 1, 2, 3. And on 3, I want you guys to explode forwards into a yori-ashi and add a kizamizuki to that as well. It's going to look like this. 1, 2, 3, hit. And where your front foot lands, that's where your next marker goes. From here, 2 shifts back, just like we did at the start. So we're going to go, and that's your goal to work on that. Now, what's going to stop you is when we're doing our kizami, the distance foot is your back leg. So if you've got a really long kamae here like this, you're really restricted on how far you can push and stretch. Hence, where that back foot would go is then going to change that distance to go forward. So make sure when you're doing this drill, you have the same consistent distance in your kamae. Awesome. So, with me again. Have your kamae next to your front foot. Give yourself a little bit of distance. Hold your thing here. It's going to be on 3. 1, 2, 3. And on 3, we go down, we absorb, and we go straight. I don't want you to go down and up and over, not this way. Okay, down and straight. So as you come down, front foot light, back foot heavy. Kizami, balance. When your front foot lands, the cone goes. Anyway.
Hey, shut.
A3, go. 1, 2, 3, shift back twice. So there's your distance. Now, note that distance. Obviously, that distance is really important because it's about the same as your Zenkutsu. Okay? It's about the same. It's twice as your hip width. Okay, so that's your potential you should be aiming for. We're going to do 10. 10 of 1, 2, 3. Hit. Land with balance, shift, shift. 1, 2, 3. Hit. Land with balance, shift, shift. Keep your control. Get there every time. Anyway, there you go. 1, 2, 3. Hit. Shift, shift. Go. 1, 2, 3. Shift. 1, 2, 3. Shift. 1, 2, 3. Hit. Back. Shift. 5. Go. 1, 2, 3. Back. Hey, look. 1, 2, 3.
Sorry.
Shift, shift. Stitch. 1, 2, 3. Back, back. Hutch. 1, 2, 3. Back, back. Curve. 1, 2, 3. Back, back. Hey, Joe.
So.
5 if you are doing 1, 2, 3. Bring it in. Okay, if you are, it means your distance is a little bit inconsistent. So try and be mindful of that. Okay, there's your challenge now. Change legs. Keep to that same distance. Okay, so we're now on my right leg forward because I'm in my right hand. 10 times on 3. Go. 1, 2, 3. Shift, shift. 1, 2, 3. Shift, shift. 1, 2, 3. Relax. 1, 2, 3. 5. 3. Shift the back foot where it is. 3. Shift, shift. 1, 2, 3. Shift, shift. 2 more. 3. 1 more. And relax. Shoulder release. Good job. Shake your legs. Get a drink if you need. Have another stretch.
It's too long for me, I think.
So you can do a lot of these drills at home if you have any bands in the dojo, anything around your waist, having people coming in. The cones keep you accountable. They make sure that you know where you start, where you finish, and you can modify them. You can keep your cone at your back foot, so you know that back leg distance doesn't changes, and the cone at the front foot, because if your back foot comes up, of course you're going to get more distance with the front.
Yes.
So just to keep you accountable, work up. 10 to 12 reps is perfect in that regard.
Awesome.
Okay. Where are we now? Okay. Next one is a little bit of now conditioning with movement. We've done 2 shifts forward and 2 shifts back. We're now going to add and double that by going 3 forward into a Yakuzuki and 4 shifts back. Shifting, when people do 1 Yoriashi forwards or back, it becomes kind of simple. When you add 2, it sometimes becomes a Sugiashi. As your back foot goes or front foot goes and then your back, and it becomes like a Sugiashi motion. But I want you to always get your feet, if you can,
At the same.
working together.
Yep.
Working. You don't have to go fast, just work on that control.
It's really important, guys, to avoid that kind of motion. We want to keep moving our feet at the same time. So not lobbing back and forward. Okay?
Fantastic. All right. Keep your cones. All right. This is going to keep your distance. You kind of know. So from here, left foot forward, come right there.
Hey.
Basically put your cone at the back of your foot. Yep. All right. So we're going to do 3 Yoriashis forward. Okay, do it with us. Each 1, 2, 3. On the third, we're going to extend and go into Yakuzuki. And where that Yakuzuki is, I want you to put your kind there. Now we might move back. Just move back a little bit. Start again. So you can see us in the camera. We'll start here. One more time. Come right there. 3 times. 1, 2, 3. Hit. Now from here, I want you to, if you want to go Kihon, keep your hips down and extend, absolutely. If you want to be a little more fluid, get your body rotation, absolutely no problem either. Okay, we're just going to open up and just loosen up. Okay, so from here. On your way back, as your hips come back, that's when you then rotate and push that back leg back. So I don't want you to hit and then bring your front foot. After you gyaku, I want your back foot to lead. Back foot to lead. So if you're doing our kumite, if you're doing juipon, we Yakuzuki, we come out. Front foot needs to go forwards, the back foot needs to go back. Awesome.
Hey.
Okay, so slowly, 3 times forward gyaku each. 1, 2, 3, hit, 4 back. 1, 2, 3, 4. Forward, each. Back. Forward. Back. Get that rhythm. Nice timing, your own timing. Keep going. One more. And relax. And now there. So you'll find when you move, head stay the same height. Use your legs to push your body forward. Try not to go up and down too much. Body forward and loose. The distance doesn't need to be long, but I want you guys just to expand and go forward. Progression exercises. Legs will be sore tomorrow. Marie, we haven't even started yet, mate. This is the pre-warm-up.
Well done.
To the warm-up. That precedes the workout. Okay, so we are now going to do this for time. So for us, obviously, when we're competing or competition, you have to make sure we're conditioned enough. So at the end of 2 minutes, 3 minutes when the match goes, we still have a little bit of energy left.
Just a little bit.
In the gas. So
That's
we're
right.
going to go, all right, just for 30, make it 45 seconds.
Awesome.
Just 45, it's not too much. 45 seconds. Forwards and back, okay? Try and keep up as much as you can, Yoriashi. Try not to do Sugiashi. Forward, 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 back. Okay, if you can use us as a rhythm, try and stay with us. If not, absolutely no problem. Work on that coordination, balance straight, hips low, moving forward. Ayoi?
Good work.
3, 2, 1, let's go. Good, hips back, forward, back, forward, back, forward, back. Ah, hit that hard, I'm cheating.
Come on, let's Adam.
Keep going. Keep going. One more. Hey. And relax.
Yes.
Lost.
Well done.
20 seconds, guys, to do a quick break. Gonna change legs. Alright. Here we go. Ashi Hantai. We always train the other side. Make sure you do.
Adios.
Gotta train both sides. 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Keep the same leg moving forward, each direction. Keep lost with us. Keep going. good guys, good work. Well done.
Well done.
Damn my knees, Scotty. Me too, mate. Me too. And you know what? Really important, guys. Your knees are hurting, right? So a lot of pressure on it. Keep low. Sugiyashi is fine. Okay, Sugiyashi. Moving. Anything you do to modify. Just here. Moving smooth. Boom. Moving smooth. It's absolutely fine. You still get that workout. Still get that coordination development. Okay, but if you're able to keep that Yuriashi movement if you can. And that's really important in any kind of situation where we're getting attacked. A lot of time in the dojo, we might have people coming forward, punching towards us, and the defenders are running backwards. Okay? Keep that Yuriashi, develop your ability to move forward, because at that point, you can go backwards again faster. You're not going to be unbalanced here to have to start again. You're always in a situation where you can move in and counterattack quickly. Awesome.
Awesome.
Trace, you're next.
Thanks. That's right, because how are we going for time?
The time is 7:08. We've got 20 minutes, which is good timing.
You can do it a bit, and then we'll move in.
Gonna go attack?
Oh yes, the zones.
Talk about the zones.
Yep.
Alright.
Alrighty. So I'm just going to take you guys through, when we train, we work on zones. So we have a safe zone, a cautious zone, and obviously the zone that's in the danger area. And that's obviously the red zone is too close to our opponent. So I want you to grab 3 markers, please. And we'll meet you out on the floor. So grab 3 markers that you can use and come out to the floor, please.
The green, the red,
Yep.
the orange, the yellow.
Oh, either way. So if you guys can see, I have my danger zone here, okay, my cautious zone, and my safe zone, okay?
This way so you can see it.
Okay, cool.
Now I'll change legs.
Yeah, sure. So, when obviously, like I said, when we're training, we practice a lot of our drills in the zones that I've just put down for you guys to see. So, ideally, obviously, we want to stay out of the red zone. The cautious zone as well, but our safe zone is obviously clearly within our distance range.
You guys can see the markers okay? Yep. Playing with popsticks. Okay.
Okay. You can see the distance range that I've got for anything from a Kizami or a Yakuzuki. Okay. So what we're going to do is we're just going to play. I want you to imagine. Okay. We're going to start. We like a double Yuriashi to a Yakuzuki. But what I want you to think about is that usually if we go through with 1 Yuriashi, if we're doing Kumite, and we follow through with 1 Yuriashi with a Yakuzuki, if the opponent has shifted out of their distance, or out of your distance, then your Yakuzuki is going to fall short. Then in turn puts you in danger for a Gono-sen attack from them onto you. So we're going to work on the same as what Sensei Adam did at the very start of the session, working on the 2 Yuriashis. Okay, but obviously we're going to be starting back in our safe zone. Okay, so from here, I want you just to start from here. Okay, so we're going to go 1 forward and back, forward and back, forward, back, forward, back. So as you can see, my leading foot is the foot that's in front. So when I'm going forward, I'm shifting my weight forward and my front foot moves. My back foot comes forward as well. When I'm moving backwards, obviously, my back foot starts first. Okay? So, what we're going to do is, obviously some of you guys don't have someone standing in front of you. If you do, that's great. If not, I want you to visualize someone standing in front of you. Okay? So what I want you guys to do is come up to the safe zone area, and I want you to shift into 1 Yuriashi height each. Okay? And then again, 2nd Yuriashi with a Yakuzuki knee to here. Okay? then back to here, and shuffle back. Okay? So ideally, if you can see what happens, if I'm fighting with Sensei Adam, and I come forward, I'm in my safe zone, and I come forward with a Yuriashi and a Yakuzuki, and if he shifts his weight backwards, I have fallen short. So I'm pretty much in the cautious zone, but in the danger zone now for him. Okay? So the purpose of this, the second Yuriashi, is to catch him as he moves backwards. Okay? So one more time, we're going to go in, 1, 2, and back. Okay? 1, 2, and back. Okay? So I want it to be fluid. So I don't want you to step to here and then punch. I want you to use it as from here, 1, 2, and back. Okay? So you're really extending with that right hand. Okay? So Adam Sensei is going to move back on my first punch, and I'm going to catch him on my second one. So this is the purpose of the drill, okay? Hey, ich, knee, and back. Hey, ich, knee, back. Ich, back. Ich, back. Ich, back. Okay, so you can see if he does move backwards and I don't do the second one, okay, I'm in my cautious zone, but in his danger zone. Okay, so if I don't use that motion of coming forward for the second one, okay, or, sorry, that was Sugiyashi, Yuriashi, okay, I'm going to get caught, okay? Would you like to demonstrate something too?
No, you can go. I think
you sure?
Yeah.
Okay, alright, so we're going to do 10, okay, so 10 times. So I want you to avoid doing this, yeah? Okay, I want it to be from here, 1, 2, and back. Bouncing, 1, 2, and back. Okay? Doesn't matter if you want to modify it. You can come through Yuriashi, Yuriashi again, and keep it basic. That's absolutely fine. Okay? For those guys who may have grading coming up or a competition coming up, and you want to be more free with your movement, then by all means, please try this. Okay? Hey, we're going to do 10 times. So one count is 2 Yuriashis, and back, 1, 2, and back. That's 1. Okay? So 1 count, up and back. We're going to do 10. Okay? Hey, I'm going to give you guys time between each one so you can gather yourself before you start. Hey, each knee. Some. She. Go. Look. Sit. Touch. Curve. Hey, last one. Hey, Joe. Hey. Okay, hanging hold it. Hey, so mate. Okay, so Adam Sensei is going to do the other side. He's going to have a go as well. Okay, I'm going to be the stationary target. So I want you to move the 1, 2 as well. Okay?
Just with this, guys, a couple of important points to do this. Feel free to mix up the techniques yourself. So if you like to kick Yuriashi into maybe Kazami Washi, or if you like your Kizamizukis, which I might practice now, Yuriashi into a Kizamizuki. I guess one of the most important points of this drill, and Tracy Sensei touched on it, I'll just go back. Tracy can go here. When we look at our zones of danger, if you just make your command for me, please, Trace. This red zone we call here is this kind of one arm distance. And then if you're generally about the same height, and you look at about a hip width from your bare front foot to here, this is this orange kind of cautious zone. Okay, and this is where, if you're in a situation, it's only generally that one extension to be able to land your attack.
You don't want to be in the...
You don't want to be here too much, because what we see a lot, especially when people start to develop their kumite in that, is they come to here and they only do that one technique, and of course the person uses yoriashi to move out the way, and you're always just playing this game. So the idea is to be able to have that double leg movement to counter their defensive yoriashi.
Yeah.
So when they use that one slide back to get out the way, they're pretty stagnant. We then go again, and you see this a lot in a kumite match. So when we do this, we then take another hip width back to come to this green zone. And this is where you want to break into that orange zone, a hip width from that front person's front toe, to be able to get in quickly. So we usually start here, and we're going to move in. Okay, so feel free to change legs if you like to do Yakuzuki. I'm going to go with Kizami now.
Yep. So training in these zones, guys, really helps in understanding your distance. Okay, so if you do have cones in your dojo or markers, and if you are doing a session on distance and maybe distance and timing, then cones are a really, really good resource to have for you to establish your understanding of what your distance is. Because the last thing you want to do is attack when you're not in the distance, because you're either going to attack short and get caught, or things can happen if you're not aware of your distance. So please try the cones at training and see how you go. We use them all the time when we train, just to help us with our distance and timing as well. Okay?
So for this drill, I'm going to change it up a little bit. Okay, we're going to go tap on three. We're going to go tap, 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 go. When we tap for the Kizami, we're going to break into that orange zone. But here's very important, okay? For our opponent, if we move in, they see this distance close. Just stay there, Tracy. They see this distance being closed, which is very much where they can go a sen attack. Okay, they can hit us as we come in. So when we do this, we want to be a little bit sneaky. So I want you to try and keep your head where it is and just shift your legs. Just shift your legs. So try and keep your body back. But remember, the Kizamizuki leg is this rear leg. So you want that rear leg to almost go next to this cone here, so then you've still got that one extension to do your Kizamizuki again. So do it with me.
So remember the extension of that back leg like we were doing at the very start, guys. Don't forget about your back leg. Your back leg is the push forward. So please keep that in mind.
So we're going to touch on three. 1, 2, touch. Back, back. Again. Itch, knee.
So back foot is the push.
Back, back. All right, 5 times. Hey, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2.
Cautious zone.
3.
Hit.
Good job. If
So
you
it's
can.
that back foot. When it sends out lands, you want to land and push. So you don't want to stay in that position for too long. But you want to land and push off at the same time. That's your plyometric training, yeah?
1, 2, 3. Good job. 2 more. 1.
Keep your body straight,
2,
guys.
3, 4.
Body's up, straight.
1 more.
Not falling forward.
Nice and loose. 1, 2, 3. And relax.
Us.
Okay, get a quick drink.
Us.
In between these exercises, you can definitely modify and just try and change, I guess, the timing, the technique, to be able to move in and out. And when you do this in a more open skill situation with people, it's great to practice your kumite, say, just by limiting the technique. You might just say, only Yakuzuki, only Kizamizuki. But because the distance and the timing changes, your body will learn the footwork to be able to do that technique with the correct timing.
Absolutely.
So you allow yourself to have that one little variable, or say all the variables change, but that one consistent, the Kizami of Gyaku, that will help you, if you're not used to your kumite, just to change it up and get that development. Okay. We are now at a defense. We have defense and Tracy. What have we got? We've got about 10 minutes.
It's okay, 10 minutes is good.
Okay, So similarly now, we're going to do this into a defensive mode. So this is very, very, it's a great little exercise to do against people who are pretty much new to kumite. So if you can just face me, please. Kumite. Here, so we start off in that orange zone, a full width from here. So similarly before, the drill for me is I'm going to go back, I'm going to break in, and then from here, I'm going to attack. Break, in, and attack. So we're going to go back, back, in. And the idea now is if that first person does a Yakuzuki, I evade. I know they're going to recover and go back, so with their movement, I come back into that distance, and then I counter again quickly. So the idea is back, in, forward. So what we'll do first is Tracy practice with me. Make your kamaite. One count, slowly move back, each, forward, knee, kazami-san. Now if you want to use a Yakuzuki instead of a kazami-zuki, absolutely fine. Let's backwards first. Each, back to neutral, attack. Tracy does get here, I like my kazamis. Back, forward, attack. Walk back, forward, attack. Now as you start to get used to that, as we did at the start, boom boom. First, 2 speed, boom boom, moving forward. That's the speed we want now for our kazami-zuki. Okay, so try and get break back fast, in fast. Each. Back to neutral. Knee, back. We're going to visualize that punch coming and blocking. Absolutely. Sun, break, in, neutral. Chi, back, in, neutral. Go. Back. Rook, back. Sich, back. Hutch, back. Good. One more jib. Back. Hey! There you go there. That's me. Washi hands high. Change legs. Ready? Slowly. Left leg back, each. Knee. Side. Each. Knee. Side.
Sorry.
Each. Knee. Good. Each. Knee. Nice and fluid. Smooth. Each. Knee. Each. Knee. Each. Knee. 2 more. Each. Knee. 1 more. Each. Knee.
Hey!
Alright. 5 times. Maximum speed.
Hey.
Back, in. After in. Keep your zanshin. Okay, keep your command here. Don't switch off.
So, hey.
Hey.
Hui.
Each. Knee. San. Chi. Keep up. Go.
Hey!
You know it. And yes,
Us.
and relax. And relax. Alright. The last we're going to do now is a reaction to us. So we are now going to do that first technique against you. Or say Tracy might do it. I know we'll do it towards you. I want you guys to break back, break in, and then kazami towards us. Tracy and I will alternate it. So she'll do the first technique, I'll try and react to her. We're going to do Yakuzuki only. Towards that camera here. Okay? Your mind is fixed. And if you've had sessions with us before, we're always talking about having that complete focus and concentration and not letting your mind kind of waver or think about anything else. Just be focused. Us, we're going to break up the timing. You react back and try and catch us as we are coming back, because if someone's attacking and they're coming back, this is when, boom, you want to be going then. It's really important that we get out, get in, back into original distance, and then attack quickly. So that fast footwork is absolutely key. Awesome.
100%.
Okay. So, ready?
Hey,
Us, world. Hey, come out there.
Yeah.
So from here we'll go a little bit to the side. Alright? When Tracy attacks Yakuzuki, I'm going to try and react to her. You guys are going to defend. Break back, in, and then reset. Then I'm going to go. What's we're going to do? You're just going to go from here. Just Yakuzuki.
Hey.
Okay? We're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4. We'll do 10, and then we're going to change legs. Each time, as you come back in, change it up, Kizami, change it in Yakuzuki. But after you do, straight back to your Kamae, straight back to your Zanshin, ready to go for the next one. Us?
Hey.
Hey, let's go.
Sorry, how many sensei?
We're going to do 10.
Us.
5 each.
Hey.
Hey! Oh, reflex. My turn. Hey! Let's go towards this camera. Let's go a little bit closer, Trace. That's it. Hey.
Hey.
Hey! Good job. Keep back on it. Keep your Zanshin. Hey!
Yeah!
Right back in. Be quick.
Hey!
Hey! Ah! Caught me sleeping just then.
Shot.
Keep on it. Keep on it.
Hey! Hey!
Break back, quick in fast. Hey!
Hey! Yo!
Good job. 2 more.
Stay on it, guys. Hey!
I saw what you did there.
Yep.
Last one. Hey!
Ah!
Hey, now there. All right, good job. We'll give you a few seconds to catch your breath. Breathe and relax. Shake those legs. You have to change legs. Last one.
Us.
Us. Last one.
Shot.
Remember, as we punch, you guys shift out. Visualize locking that hand, coming back in, and then coming in. If you can't, absorb your reaction fully. Absorb one your reaction. If you can, 1, 2, 3. Plus 1, 2, 3. Okay, Tracy Sensei. Last 10. Let's go.
Hey!
And me.
Hey! Hey!
Come on.
Hey!
Hey!
Hey! Hey!
Hey!
Show! Hey!
Hey!
Show!
2 more.
Hey! Hey!
1 more. Hey!
Hey!
Hey, now. Hey, that's right.
Us.
Us. Great work, guys. Get a quick drink if you need. Awesome job. Great work. Awesome. You stretch?
Yep.
All right. Let's take it down. Hands forward. Back into downward dog. Come a bit to the side. Calm slowly. Nice and breathe. Slow down your breath. your backs. Find a nice spot. And now we just loosen up our lower back, strip the legs up to the side. Hands down, big deep breath. Head to back, bring your knees together. Support your lower back. Change sides. Roll into your side. Quadriceps. Thank you very much for joining us again from Adelaide, Australia. I hope you guys enjoyed it and trained hard. And hopefully you can use some of these exercises maybe in the dojo. They're great for time, especially things like hip training or Tabata training. You can do a lot with Yoriashi. If you have ladders and you want to work on your coordination, your footwork, and you want to use the plyometric ladders, they're really, really good exercises to do for your Yoriashi. So thank you all very much. It's great to be part of this forum, and
Absolutely.
And once again, also thank you once again to Martin and Nadia and everybody behind the scenes that gets this done.
Thank you, senseis.
Thank you very much for having us. It's always a pleasure to have run sessions for everyone. Alright, last one. I want you guys to just come in a kneel position, but tuck the toes underneath. See up in your heels, just to stretch your plantar fascia. So just take your arm across. And change. Fantastic. Alright, stand up, please. Signal keys. Okay, we'll bow out. Legs front. Show me you.
Let's.
Ready? Right. Let's. Thank you guys very much. Always a pleasure. It's great to have everybody on board. So thank you, and we will see you on the next instalment of Karate at Home with us here in Australia.
Thanks, guys. Yep. Stay safe. Hope everyone's going well. Keep training hard, and we'll see you guys again soon. Thank you. Hope you guys enjoyed the session.
Take care, guys. Bye.
Bye.